Alright. This. Oh, and you're going to need a small brush. Small little brush. So, this remote. And you also want to do this to keep your remote clean. It'll help reduce the sticking. So, here's what you want to do is you're going to want to take the brush. Just dab it in there. Maybe a little bit. And then on the button where it's sticking, you just want to go around and just kind of like dab around the entire thing. And I know it looks really wet, that's what she said, but it's not gonna damage the remote in any way. And then if you're in the middle of doing this, you're also going to want to go around your buttons and just kind of dab them like this. And then what helps would be if you were to push the button down. Let's see if I can do this. Push the button down and at the same time put it there so that way the alcohol can soak into the button down towards the bottom and get everything down there. So we're going to dab a little bit more. Just go like that. And then when you were done, you can wipe off this stuff on the top with a towel. Or what I do is I take the compressed air. It's going to sink. Okay, that's a bit wet. Don't want to do that. Put it around the sink. This thing's going to fall. That. And you will notice no more button stick. Not at all. It's 100 times better. And that's basically it. If you don't have the compressed air, just use you can just blow on it, just go like, and that'll work too. Just make sure that you try to get as much liquid out of there as possible. And then the rest will just air dry out. It's not going to cause any damage. I've been doing this to my remotes ever since.
Okay guys, here's a video for you guys. The ones that have loose or broken sticks that aren't very responsive. This is what you're going to need to fix your controller or your joystick. You're going to need your controller obviously to tear it apart. The screwdriver to do it, a Q-tip, and I use the knife to tear apart the controller. I will get it disassembled right now. You guys can watch a different video for that, and I'll see you there. Guys, what you're going to want to do is just take the front faceplate off. You don't got to take the back off, anything like that. Just enough to take off your thumbsticks. Show you what I'm talking about. See how wiggly and non-responsive those are? When I got this Xbox One, this pretty much happened the first day. These sticks, they sucked. I had to tear it apart and do this little trick that I've been doing for years. But the damage happens to the inside. Can't really see that very well, but it opens up, gets cracked. So in order to fix this issue, we are going to tear a little piece of the Q-tip off, just a little piece of the cotton, and we're going to put it over the top of your stick right there. So just all you need is a little bit, and it's going to make this stuff, it's going to make it slide over really snug. So go ahead and do that. Okay guys, here's the cotton that I put over the top. You can see that pretty well. Just put a little bit right over the top, drape it over the edges a little bit. It's going to help your stick fit real snug. So take your stick, put it right back on it. And pretty much no wiggle. Remember, this is one that's bad. That's a messed up one. This is the fixed one. Almost no wiggle. And I could still put a little bit more cotton and get it a little bit more tight, but there's pretty much no wiggle there. So yeah, that's how you do it. Thanks for watching, guys. hopefully this helped a lot of you guys. So
Hey guys, Maka here with a quick tutorial on how you can fix stick drift on an Xbox One controller. You can apply a similar method to a PS4 controller or older generation controllers. What you'll need is a controller with the stick drift problem. Now, some people describe this as sticky analog sticks or just flat out broken analog sticks. And what that means is that if you're playing a racing game or turning in a first-person shooter as an example, you may aim a certain direction, and then when you let go, although it does spring back to its natural position, on screen you may notice that your character continues to turn in that direction, or maybe your car continues to steer in that direction. And although it's very hard to actually physically see it, your stick is slightly offset from center, causing the on-screen problems that you're encountering. I'll be showing you how to actually open up your controller, how to clean it, and hopefully that does fix your problem. Now, there's a few things you want to keep in mind. Number one, if your controller is under warranty, I probably just suggest that you turn this video off and go get a new free controller from Microsoft. The warranties do last about 1 year, and they should be good for that stick drift problem as well as any other problems you may have. Now, number two, that thing you should know is that if there's actually like a broken piece inside of the controller, this tutorial will not help you. There are probably more in-depth tutorials on YouTube that will allow you to solder pieces off, buy new pieces and whatnot. And then step number 3, you'll need some additional tools to help you actually open the controller, get to the inner body and clean it. So I will be using the Torx T8. I'll be leaving in the YouTube description. I'll have a purchase link for an Amazon version of this for like a few bucks. You can also, you'll need something to open up the controller. I'll get to that in a second. You can also use compressed air in order to clean it, or you can use Q-tips with rubbing alcohol on the tips in order to help you clean it. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to remove the 5 screws that hold the 2 face covers together. And there's one screw right in the middle behind the battery pack. You're going to actually have to poke through the sticker in order to get to that. And as soon as you poke through that sticker, you will void your warranty if you still have one. Now, the other 4 screw holes are actually behind these plates right here. You should be able to see the lines here. And to get through those, that's where I'm going to be using these metal tweezers. Now, there's a few other things you can use, household items, like I've heard people use credit cards. I've heard people use flathead screwdriver bits. There are actually tools you can buy online to do this for you or make it easier, but I don't recommend them because it's such a specialized tool. It just seems kind of like a waste of money. So what you want to do is there's like 9 clips on the inside of here. And the way I like to personally do it is I click in my trigger and pull back. You'll be able to see it pull back a little bit, although it's hard to probably see on camera.
Some people see our shoes as a blank canvas. Makes sense.
So, picked up my Elite controller. Great controller, by the way, but